As they say, third time lucky. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm here with Sadie. There she is. Fluffy head and all. And a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to sit down and... Right. I'll try to video you. This is the third time. Oh God, stand still. Yeah. And... what am I like? Yeah. I'm going to sit down now. You'll have to have me as I am. Have me as I am. Oh, right. I hope you can't see me too much, otherwise you'll be in for a fright. I'm fine, just no makeup. No makeup. Oh, I need this coffee. Right, long time no see. Gonna turn around, sweetie. So, oh. Little cuddle. Yeah, you're all right, Dan. You can have your toy back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know if people can see you. Shall I check? Oh, she's so fussy, this girl. Just about, I think. Yeah, just about. A bit more up that way. Oh, well. We are what we are today. I'm afraid we are what we are. Right. A long time no see. Did I say that? Probably. It's been a funny week. I say that every week, don't I? Yeah, we had a bit of a catastrophe last week. One of my daughters had a miscarriage, and that was all full on. Yeah, she was very poorly, she went into hospital, told to go in. They don't rush anybody in these days, do they? And it'd been going on for a few days, so she knew she'd had a scan, and she knew that the baby was no longer alive. And she was about 10 weeks, I think, 10 weeks. And she phoned up because you're still on, you can still phone the midwife even though you're no longer got a live baby. And to say she was bleeding a lot, and they said, oh yes, that's normal, your blood tests you got back, which was a week before, were fine. Anyway, she that night frightened me to death. The phone rings about 11 o'clock at night. Mum, I've been told to go in, I'm bleeding a lot. Told to go to A&E. A&E. I go over there. Well, I guess it takes me about that time of night, probably about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I don't know. Wasn't any cars on the road. Went over to have my 4 grandchildren. Oh, yeah, mental, isn't she, having a fifth? But that's up to her. It's nothing to do with me. And 4 with special needs. She wants 5. And obviously I stayed there. That was just after 11. Yeah, she probably phoned me about 11:15, something. I don't know. And she went off to hospital, where she walked in, and they 3 people on reception, 3 women, and they just said, do it on the computer. And she said, well, I've been put your name on the computer. So she did it on the computer and was told to go and sit down and wait. So she's waiting in A&E. Consequently, she bleeds all through her clothes. And she went up to this receptionist and said, look, I need to see someone now. So they took her through the back to, there's little wards around the back. So she put on, was told, you've got to sit there for an hour and see, what happens. So she said to the nurse, well, I need a clean pad. So this nurse got a clean pad. She stood up and hemorrhaged all over the floor. Yeah, hemorrhaged all over the floor. Then she got rushed to resus. 2:15 in the morning, she's in theatre. Yeah. So not a very good time. I stayed, because she's got 4 children with special needs. She's got one that never sleeps. He can be up for 48, 36 hours on the trot. That doesn't sleep. Doesn't sleep. I'll put your photo, actually. If I remember, I'll put a photo at the end of him. And he's the worst one out of the 4. He has got a lot of problems, bless him. And the photo, I look terrible. I've been awake for God knows how long. And yeah, and my other daughter, she was at work. She works nights at a nearby hospital to where my other one lives. And I was chatting to her all the time, letting her know what was going on. And she said, well, I've been told I can go if I want to, if I'm needed. So I said, well, let me just check this mic's working. Yeah. 2:30. I said, well, if she went into theatre at 2:15, her husband phoned me and let me know what was happening, text me, let me know what was happening. And I said, well, if you want to keep me company, you can come and keep me company. So without further ado, she got a taxi up to me, because, I'm glad she did. 2:30 in the morning, you don't need wandering around the streets. And she stayed with me. Ethan was up all the time. He was up all the time. He actually fell asleep about 4, maybe, on the sofa. Now, he's a big boy. He's bigger than me. And tall boy, not big boy. And she come out of theatre. Her husband rang me about... No, he texted me again about... what was the time? She went into theatre at 2:15. Obviously, then she went to recovery afterwards. She come back out of recovery at 5:00 in the morning. Yeah, 5:00 in the morning. So he came straight home. He was told he could go and see her, but he had to leave. He had to go straight home and not to come back till visiting in the afternoon, 2:00 in the afternoon. And so that's what happened. He came home at 5, just after 5. I got home by 5:30. Yeah, so very, very stressful time. She looked, so goddamn awful. She really did. Touch wood, she's fine now. She is fine. She insisted on going to a funeral the other day of somebody she knows. So I did go over to sit with the girls, because the girls are homeschooled, and the 2 boys were at school and the 2 girls were at home. So I sat there with them. And because I used to be working in hospital, I don't know if you know, and the only time I've seen anybody that colour, the colour she was when she went into hospital, they'd been dead. Yeah. She was so white, she was nearly see-through. Oh, goodness me. But luckily, touch wood, she's fine. She came home the next day. My other daughter went up to stay with the kids while Dean went and got her from the hospital. They check them out so quick, don't they? She still looked really awful. She got sent home with iron tablets. I think she could have done with a blood transfusion, really, but I hope this fits. It might be too small. She got sent home with iron tablets. And yeah, that's that. I hope to God it puts her off having another one, her 5th baby, because, as I say, her children are full on anyway, being special needs, and she's a brilliant mum, they're brilliant parents, but to have five? I was pleased that 3 were asleep. No, it went over. Anyway, that's that. So I haven't been here. The weather's been atrocious. So Peter's been home. It's been snowing. It's been raining. It's been everything. Today it's thick with fog out there. Thick with fog. But he's gone fishing, and it's been raining and all sorts. This is nice. It's got a little white with little silver stars on, the same as the collar. And I believe, is it Babadoo? No. Pangasa? Pangasa? Oh, don't ask me. Do you know I can't pronounce things? I was terrible at school at languages. I had enough trouble with English. Terrible. But never mind. And had some love. Oh, I'm getting in the right mess here. Look, I've put her legs through the. Would have if I didn't. What way up are we? Eh? I think that's legs. What's the top? There we go. Lovely news this week. As Suzanne from Suzanne's Babies did a giveaway, and I won. Can you believe it? I won. Thank you for anyone that commented on Suzanne's video. Being very happy for me. That was nice. And yeah, Suzanne done a secret giveaway for her thousands. She got to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000! I did one when I got to 1,000. I'm only on not many. Yeah, 1,000 she got. 1,000 subscribers. And she done a video, and a giveaway video slotted onto the end of one of her other videos. So it was a secret giveaway. So anyone that made it to the end found out. You shouldn't turn your videos off before the end, you know, because you never know what's going to come up at the end. And there was only 13 of us took part. 13 of us, would you believe that, out of 10,000? Yeah. And she can have different shoes. She can have these little pink ones with a butterfly on. And yeah, what you had to do for Suzanne's giveaway, you had to, oh, sorry, I got pain, mention butterfly in the comments. Butterfly. And I've won a dolly. I have won Suzanne's lovely Christopher. Christopher? It is Christopher, isn't it? Christopher Peter. Obviously, it can't be called Peter because I like Peter. You think I've been naming dolls after him. Yeah, so whether I keep him as a boy or change him to a girl, I do not know. Because I'll tell you, the funny thing is, the same sculpt, not the same baby, but the same sculpt, was the same sculpt I gave away when I reached 1,000 subscribers. Yeah. And that was my Luella. And she went to Melamore nurseries. Mel won her in my giveaway. And she went off to Canada. I believe you're in Canada, Mel. Sorry, my brain is not functioning properly. It's raining again out there. Yeah, so I've got the same sculpt coming back to me. Isn't that gorgeous? Lovely little boy with blonde hair. And as I say, whether I keep him as a boy or change him to a girl, I am undecided yet. So we will see. Probably stay as a boy. we do your hair? Shall we do this? Just wet it down a bit because you're a bit fly away. You're very fly away. There we go. There you are. Lovely to see Gail back making a video the other day. That was nice because she's been poorly and her husband. Yeah, I don't know if I've got anything else to tell you, really. What have I got to tell you? Nothing, I don't think. No, don't think so. I'll probably remember after I've... Do you know, I did a video the other day. The last time I did a video with you, I mentioned that I had done another video, a cooking video, but everything went wrong. Do you know, I tried to edit that and I am useless. In the end, I spent so long doing it. I just wiped it off totally in the end. I got so fed up with it. Yeah, I am not good at things like that. That is... My videos are as they are. They come to you as I am. Look at her little shoes. Oh, doesn't she look gorgeous? Yeah, can I head back down? Say hello. Say hello, my sisters out there. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go, and I've got lots to do today. Lots to do. So I'm glad that I fitted it. I didn't think it would. But I've been looking at baby clothes. Isn't that awful? Because I've got a new baby coming. I'm looking at baby clothes. And I have got so many baby clothes. I have got stacks of plastic boxes up here somewhere, several rows that Peter made me put in the shed. Yeah. And we'll have to get out there actually because of you know, I've sold Lily. Well, all her clothes, she's got one big box, huge big box of clothes. So a lot of those will go home with her when her mummy pays for her. And I will get her packed off and gone. So hopefully I will have a box opening sometime next week maybe. And whenever Peter's out or asleep, he knows I've got a doll coming. I did show him the video where I won. Excuse me, where I won the baby. And he said, oh, well, it looks a nice one. He said, can't you sell it? I said, no, I can't. Men, eh? Men. Oh. I have had another one on eBay for ever and a day, and he never sold, or she never sold. It's now not on there at the moment until they give me another offer, you know, on selling fees, and then I'll pop them back on again. I think it's because it's an old sculpt, so it's one people don't know very well. I don't know. Not to worry. And there she is. That's wet there. You haven't wet yourself, have you? That spray, I must have sprayed it everywhere. Let me sit up. Let me sit up. So I'm do the back of your head. There we go. What a beaut. What a beaut. Yeah, she's beautiful. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go, and I've got so much to do, but I don't want to do any of it. I don't want to do any of it, but I'm going to have to, I think. I've got things to do. So, you've got lovely... Do you want a clip in your hair? Probably not. It's a little tiny one there. Pink one. You probably can't see her now. I've set her up. There we go, Poppet. Right, I'm going to go. Don't fall. Don't fall. Right. There she is. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.